Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, I apologise for recording quality. I'm on a temporary phone. I smashed mine when I got angry at the bloody feminist. But I had to bring you this. I've just had an absolutely brilliant experience. I've just had a win and I needed this win after the last few days, just looking after my mum and my sister. So what's happened is I've gone to the co-op just to pick up some supplies, right? In there are these two women, absolutely revolting women. They have got a gaggle of children around them, all clearly by different fathers, you know, all the colours of the slutty rainbow, if you will. And these kids are running around screeching, you know, faces covered in a mixture of chocolate and snot. You know, I'm trying to keep out their way and just get my shopping done. Anyway, I got closer to them, and by this point I could smell them, the odour of slut. Cheap perfume and last night's alcohol being sweated out into clothes about 4 times too small for their revolting puffy bodies. And one of them turns over and looks at me and she goes, "Oi, oi, you're that Tic Tac bloke, aren't you?" Last thing I need. I'm already close to exploding from the last few days. So I just shake my head. Nope, not me. Anyway, she doesn't let it go. She shouts, because I was quite close to her, but it's very loud so other people could hear. She goes, "Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're that bloke, aren't you, who thinks he's hard online, that bloke who everyone laughs at, you know, ugly bloke." Jesus Christ, you know, laying into me in public. And I'm thinking, I don't want to humiliate her, go mad at her in front of her children and stuff. But then, for once, a brilliant line came into my head. Normally I think of these things after it's happened, but I got it in my mind. I just said, "You've done well there, haven't you?" She goes, "What? What do you mean I've done well?" I said, "Well, to recognise me, you know, clearly there's a lot of different men in your life, you know, fathers of your kids and stuff." And I just walked away and I heard this screech coming from behind me. She sounded like a slaggy pterodactyl. "Excuse me." I turned round, I said, "You're excused." Boom, done. Callum 1, haters nil. When will they learn? When will they learn? You will get shut down. I always bloody win. There's going to be another video later tonight. There's been some comments about how, oh Christ, how I'm not caring for my mum and my sister, how I'm ungrateful and not looking after them properly. So I will be revealing a few home truths later. And if you're interested, I can highly recommend this. Ham and pepperoni, £3 in the co-op. Bloody lovely.